Hi students, it's Dr. Marks and we're going to take a quick look at categorical variables. Now, categorical variables are our dummy variables, but we're creating categorical dummies. In this case, we've got groups 1, 2, 3. So we need more than just one category. Let's think about how it worked when we had gender. We had male and female, and we only need to code one or the other. If somebody's male, we automatically know they're not female. And if somebody's female, we automatically know they're not male. But here, one variable's not going to do the trick, right? Because if somebody's in group 1, then if they're not in group 1, I don't know anything else. So if somebody's not in group 1, well, are they in 2? Are they in 3? One variable's not enough. But remember the rule. We have 3 categories, so we need 3 minus 1 dummy variables. So we're going to only have to create 2 categorical dummies. So I'm going to let these be group 1 and group 2. Now understand what I was saying just a second ago. Let's just come in here and play with some numbers. If somebody's in group 1, obviously we'd have a 1 for group 1, we'd have a 0 for group 2. But now let's look at if somebody's in group 3. Group 1 would be 0, group 2 would be 0. Do I need to have a third category? No, because if somebody's not in group 1 and they're not in group 2, then they're clearly in group 3. So do you understand what I mean? One category is not enough, but I don't need all 3. So I need minus 1. 3 categories, minus 1, 2. All right, you get the idea. So let me clear this out. And we're going to use that same if command. The only difference is that we have numerical data. So I'm going to have to make one small change. So you're going to be able to see this in column 2. So look at B2 if you want to try to see it a little bit bigger. I'm going to say if A2 equals 1, I do not need those quotation marks anymore. So if A2 has a value of 1, then our dummy variable for group 1 is going to be a 1. Otherwise, it's going to be a 0. So let's see how we did. Great. Now we can take this cell. We're going to copy and paste. And look at that. Everything looks right. So now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to say if cell A2 equals 2, again, don't need the quotes, then assign the dummy variable a 1. Otherwise, assign it a 0. So now we've got our group 2 dummy. Copy it down. And let's eyeball that. Does that look right? Yes. So for example, right here, let me just color that in so you can follow me. We automatically know that that's group 3 because group 1 is 0, group 2 is 0. So I only need 2 variables in our categorical dummies to create 3 categories. Does that make sense? All right. Easy stuff, guys. Let me know if you have any questions.